My name is Suha Salman Musa. Well, today we gathered here to protest against the genocide, against the occupation of the Israeli against the Gaza people and against the West Bank. So this is to bring our voice loud here in the heart of Tel Aviv, to say that we are against the war and this war should be stopped. The police was about to cancel this demonstration because we wanted to have a march here in Tel Aviv, but they decided that they will cancel the march, but we will have this gathering here, this demonstration here in the Bima, in the heart of Tel Aviv, in order to bring our voice loud here. So there was an obstacle, and this is not the first time that the police will decline or oppose any kind of raising our voice against the war. It started 2 years ago. People were arrested. Our leaders were arrested because they didn't want us to bring our voice against the war. They want to continue the war. They want to continue the starvation of the Palestinian people. They wanted to continue the genocide of the Palestinian people, and this is our duty, at least, because we are trying to help as Palestinians, as citizens of the State of Israel. We are gathering here, not only Palestinians of the State of Israel, but also Jewish Israelis gathering here together to bring our voice together against this genocide and this war. And yes, we have a lot of obstacles, we have a lot of pressure from the police, but eventually we are doing this and we continue to do that. Absolutely, it's not another phase. Everybody is seeing, actually the UN had this report about the starvation, that this is official report that what is the Israeli government is doing is starvation of the Gazian people, but also a genocide of the people. The most people that were killed are civilians. They are not Hamas troops. And what we are saying here, and this is not another war. This is not another escalation. This is something that is continued, and we already for 2 years, there's Israeli hostages there that they are dying, they are starving. There's Palestinian kids and women that are also starving and also die there. So this is something different. We do not want to have another Nakba. This is what is happening now. It's another Nakba for the Palestinian people. We call upon the whole international community to do whatever they can to stop this war, to stop the genocide, to bring the hostages back to their families, to stop the starvation, and to stop Netanyahu and his government from occupation or occupying the Gaza city. And this war needs to be stopped. Something else needs to be done. We as a Palestinian citizen of the State of Israel, we are Palestinians, we are Israeli, and we call to the peace movement here inside Israel, but also across the world, to really come together and stop the madness that is happening now.
חבר מועצת העיר
So my name is Guy Margolin Abergel. I know that it doesn't. I mean, this protest is like maybe 1%, maybe 2% of it represents 2% of the entire population. Other than that, you get bigger protests, which are all about maybe now ending the war, but they are concerned about the kidnapped. But they too, they represent a minority in the country. And anyway, no matter how many protests, how many weekends, the war goes on, the genocide goes on, uninterrupted. Uninterrupted, and I mean, even in the world, you don't see governments trying to put a stop to it seriously. I see many publics, public in England, public in France, maybe in Turkey, maybe in Australia. You see big publics against it, but you don't see governments doing something, really doing something to stop this. And in Israel, of course, the government is all about genocide. I don't know what to say. I mean, so there's shame. I try to choose the right side of history. I'm for the weak. I'm for the ones who get murdered. So I don't know how to answer that question. I'm not proud. Never been proud to be an oppressor. I'm for a democratic state. I'm for equality. So some people don't call me Israeli anymore because it's a tough question. This is a complicated thing. I mean, you talk about a rift in the society, but I believe you refer to the rift between the left Zionists and the right-wing Zionists, which is like they argue about how to manage the Zionist state. Maybe more shooting in Gaza, maybe less shooting in Gaza. Maybe get the hostages first and then conquer Gaza. Maybe don't care about the hostages and conquer Gaza anyway. This is the main rift in Israeli society. Other than that, this is like 98% of the society divided. Other than that, you got anti-Zionists, which the rift between us and the rest of the society is much, much bigger, because we see things entirely differently. I don't believe change can come from within. As I said, that this is like we are 1% of the 2% of the society. We can't do much, and fascism is growing fast. So even this protest was almost cancelled. The world must act. The world must act. The governments of the world must act to stop this immediately. Maybe even by using some force, using their economic forces or boycott forces. I don't know. But something harsh and immediate and effective must be done, because nothing stops. I mean, this is 2 years now, and nothing stops. And this is, you asked me how it is to be, if I'm ashamed to be an Israeli. The world should be ashamed. Everybody should be ashamed.
İsrail'in başkenti Tel Aviv'deki sembolik Haber meydanındayız. İsrailliler ve İsrail vatandaşı Filistinlilerden oluşan yaklaşık 2000 kişilik grup, İsrail'in Gazze'de yaklaşık 2 yıldır devam eden soykırımını protesto ediyor. Buraya katılan göstericiler İsrail toplumu içinde bir çoğunluk değil, çok küçük bir azınlığı oluşturuyor. Kendilerine mikrofon uzattığımızda da bunun farkında olduklarını, toplumun geri kalanının Gazze'deki soykırımı tanımadığını, bunun farkında olmak istemediğini, bunu göz ardı ettiğini anlatıyor. Ancak buna rağmen buraya gelip protestolarına devam edeceklerini söylüyorlar. İsrail hükümeti sokakta gerek Gazze'deki İsrailli esirlerin geri getirilmesi talebiyle devam eden protestolar, gerekse de burada gerçekleşen soykırımın sona ermesi için gerçekleşen protestoları göz ardı ederek Gazze'yi tamamen işgal planı için düğmeye bastı.